Oh, hi there. This is Jacob John once again from B-GHUD. Guys, I was just going through the newspaper today morning and I was just thinking, what exactly is the problem with students who are confronting IELTS? They're having some sort of fear of failure. They're having some sort of a low esteem, self esteem, integrity. I have no idea exactly. I have talked to a couple of students, and when I came across, this particular conversation with them, I understood that they're having fear of failure. So I just thought, why not I make fear of failure today's video topic? So why wait? Let's keep rolling. Fear of failure is actually a topic of discussion. Why? Because every time whenever I talk to a student or whenever I talk to somebody who's actually appearing for some sort of an international language test or any of the language, whether it be German, French, whatsoever it is, they always confront some sort of a fear of failure. It seems like that they have actually said that they won't get the examination or they won't go through the examination, they won't pass this examination, but that's not the case. So let me just ask you, could you please just tell me what all could be the reasons, or what could be one of the reasons why fear of failure actually engulfs a person? In my personal opinion, what exactly I would like to say, I was just going through the newspaper at that particular moment. I was just having this particular, a sense of embarrassment, I guess. Yes, when I was just reading, I just had might be students having this particular sense of embarrassment. They'll be having some sort of regret. Embarrassment in the sense like, what if I don't get this particular examination? I'm studying English, since time immemorial, I cannot just say right now, but I'm studying English when I was just first enrolled in school and I was just going through that particular language, all through these years, and I'm not able to pass an examination which says that it's International English Language Testing System. And of course, we know that almost all the examinations, it's having four modules just to prove your efficacy in listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And if I'm not getting that, I know how to speak English. I know how to write English. I know when I listen English, I can understand. I know how to read and sort out the answers in English. But why I'm not excelling in IELTS or whatever the test might be? Let it be PTE, let it be TOEFL IBT, let it be whatever, for instance, OET, let it be whatever English language test it is. Let it be Duolingo course. Why I'm not getting that particular examination? And when other people, like my colleagues, like my family members, like my, teachers, mentors, guide, whoever it might be, when they come to know about it, that I'm not getting or I'm not able to get this particular examination, it's like a big deal, a huge deal of embarrassment. And how will I be able to cope with such a situation? So, embarrassment. And apart from that, peer group pressure of shamefulness. Oh my God, you have studied English all your life and you're not able to pass this examination. If I were in your place, I would have actually got this examination in a jiffy. So, shameful comments, shameful actions, and shameful, language, or like shameful way of actually taunting a person. That could be one of the reasons why fear of failure actually haunts a person. And apart from that, regret. I'm spending so much a deal of money, great deal of money into this examination. I'm investing and I have spent another great deal of money in various institutions to study, like before, like time span of like 3 months, 6 months, perhaps a year. You never know, right? So, in spite of all these, strenuous inputs, I would like to say it like a strenuous input, right? I have put all sorts of efforts into getting some sort of a language test and I'm not able to pass. It seems like I'm not good at anything. I do have this particular negative feeling in myself saying that I'm not at all good at anything. But please, let me just tell you one thing, cut short on your shamefulness. The feeling that you're having, like, I'll be made fun of, I'll be a topic of mockery, cut short on that. Please do not feel embarrassed. Please do not feel regret. You'll be having some sort of a regret after doing all these. I'm not able to excel in this particular examination. So please do not feel regret. And another topic that I want to speak is about sadness. I can see that after a couple of attempts, if the students are not able to crack through IELTS or any other English language test for that matters, students are they're actually delving deep into some sort of like a primary stage of depression, sadness. I can see that they're all gloomy. They don't have some sort of a pleasure or like some sort of a happiness on their face. It'd be like, I don't know what exactly to do. I'm totally done with it. Now, I won't be getting this examination because I don't know what's the reason. So, these all are the topics. So, these points exactly, what do you say, push into some sort of a fear of failure. So, first of all, you're having some sort of a preconceived notion that no matter what I'm doing, like, let me practice for like 24/7 or let me practice every day, but I don't think I'm going to crack this particular examination. I'm not only speaking about IELTS, but I'm speaking about almost all the English language tests or whatever language you are actually, what you actually want to pursue or you're actually into it right now, because we have a lot of opportunities, of course. And I would like to say that English actually opens doors. So that is something that you have to consider. That is something that you have to ponder over. If you just want to work globally, you know that we are living in an era of globalization, of course. So, in this particular situation, if you know English, well, of course, it's a lingua franca, right? So, if you know English, it opens doors and perseverance always wins. Well, I'm just going through this particular newspaper. I was just reading that there are so many students who are so perseverant in particular situations. They're just going on, today or tomorrow. You might be ending up in, what should I say, land of your dreams. I would like to conclude this particular video by saying that many of the students, they get disappointed fast. So, disappointment is something that should be worked on. You're getting disappointed. You're getting disappointed. You're getting disappointment. Why? It's just because not you're trying. It's not because you're not trying. You are trying. But as we say, try, try, try until you succeed. So, I don't want you to engulf your mind. I don't want you to have some sort of mental instability saying that I know if I'm not getting IELTS, if I'm not getting PTE, if I'm not getting OET, if I'm not getting TOEFL IBT, if I'm not getting any of the English language test or German or French language test, whatever I'm actually trying to get a good result in, I'm going to go into sadness. I'm going to go down into some sort of regret. I'm going to go down into some sort of, what do you say, embarrassment. I'm going to go down into some sort of disappointment. Please try to understand. We all are human beings. We are not robots. To err is humane, and to forgive is divine. Try, try, try. You will succeed. My dear friends, I would like to tell you one thing. Fear of failure is not at all something unusual. It haunts each and every one. I mean, human beings, right? Those who are there in a good situation, in a good position right now, ruling over the world and claim themselves to be a great leader, mentor, philanthropist, guides, they all have faced fear of failure. You're not an exception. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching this short video about how to overcome your fear of failure and what all are exactly the points that can actually push you into fear of failure. Thank you so much.